My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. E3 behind the paywall? Are you suckers on crack? I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but I think they actually had like U-turned on plans or whatever, or then came out and said no, we ain't doing that, whatever. But I guess at one point, you know, the organizers of E3, whatever you want to call them, they had considered putting this next E3 in 2020. Bro, I don't even remember the last time I was hyped for an E3 event. I literally think the last E3 to where after it was over, I was like, bruh. And I was like, bro, this joke was amazing. It was like E3 2016. So that was like, what, 5 years ago? The fact, I guess, if whoever even considered putting E3 behind the paywall when this junk ain't hit in years, literally years, the fact someone would even consider, I don't know if this is still a possibility, but the fact that someone would even consider, you know what? The gaming industry right now is in complete shambles. There's no games to play right now. Devs aren't really giving gamers a reason right now to be hyped for, you know, games in, you know, the upcoming months. Let's see, what can we do? Let's put let's put E3 behind the paywall. Are you suckers smoking that blue meth from Breaking Bad? You have to be, because whoever considered that, come on now, dog. E3 has not hit in quite a few years now, and a lot of people have been saying, you know, E3 is kind of going down the drain. You see, you know, Nintendo do their own Nintendo Direct junk now. Microsoft got the whole what's they junk called? Inside Xbox or something they got. I literally can't remember. Sony does State of Play now, which I have said on multiple occasions I am not a fan of. State of Play is really like not entertaining to me. I mean, it's I don't know. I just like, I like showcases to where, you know, you see the faces like behind these companies and stuff, and they like on stage presenting and trying to get you hyped for like their next new game or, you know, things in like the future and stuff like that. I've never been a fan of the State of Play format, you know. So if they plan on that like completely being like their new thing, they have not done a PlayStation experience since like what, 2017 or 18. I know the last PlayStation experience was not really that good, but I was actually a fan of PlayStation experience because it was like their own exclusive event that kind of still had that E3 feel behind it, but it was exclusively for PlayStation gamers. It is still something to look forward to. I still look forward more to E3 than State of Play. You know, I mean, if we being real, and Nintendo Direct and stuff like that, yeah, I mean, it hasn't really been, you know, as impactful as E3 2016 was, but, you know, I still like the idea of E3. But yeah, so apparently, like, once that news came out and like something was like, sucker's really charging for E3 now? Behind the paywall? Sucker, I ain't even got a job. You think I'm like... You think I'm gonna pay money to watch a trash E3 event? Are you smoking crack, suckers? So, you know, but once that came out, I guess some people had like came out and said, no, we're not doing that. It was just like, you know, I guess they were considering doing it, whatever. The fact they would even consider is crazy to me. But yeah, what do you guys feel about the future of E3? Do you really care about E3, do you feel like it's going to die? Do you feel do you feel like E3 is completely done? You know, do you feel like Sony would still want to be a part of E3? Just what's the future of E3? Do you want E3 to stay around and stuff like that? And how do you guys feel about, you know, the current way, you know, these companies share off their games with the state of play event? And what is the Microsoft junk called? I cannot. Is it literally called Inside Xbox? Whatever it's called, the freaking Microsoft event and Nintendo. I've never been a fan of the Nintendo Direct event either. Like, again, E3 ain't really been hitting like that for a few years now, but the current stuff we got, like, I'm not, like, I don't wake up out of my bed hyped for a state of play event or a Nintendo Direct event. I just don't. I'm sorry. I really just don't. So I would still want to see E3 stick around. Maybe, you know, maybe not be as big as it once was a few years back, but I would still like to see the participation from, you know, big companies like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo devs, you know, because it is like a huge event for gamers, you know. But yeah, don't put it behind a paywall. I don't know what, if y'all even considering doing that in like the near future, like next year, just stop it. Just stop. Burn it. Burn the idea. Just don't do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section below. Till next video, my brothers and sisters. I'll catch you on my next one. All right.